Hey, how you guys doing today? We need you to submit to searches and seizures for the safety of your government, okay?
Oh, are you in charge here?
I am. You need to come in? Yeah, we just need you to submit to searches and seizures for the safety of our government.
There seems to be a pretty common trend now across the U.S. that in order to attend any local city hall meeting to see what kind of arbitrary rules your local government is trying to force on you, you have to submit to searches. And we live in a society where people have been trained to do exactly what they're told by those that they perceive to be authority without any question whatsoever. And if you're one of those people who just submits, please don't get me wrong, I really don't blame you. Most of us are non-confrontational people who want to live in a system of law and order. Most of us have also been led to believe that if those who are perceived to be an authority write a rule on paper, that it is the good and righteous thing for us to obey that rule. And so today I will share with you my very unpopular opinion that all men are created equal. And therefore, all men, no matter what their position or status in society, should have the exact same rights, and that if the rules and or laws are actually protecting these rights, that they should apply equally to everyone. This quote is commonly attributed to Thomas Jefferson, although there's no actual proof that he ever said it. The quote still rings true, though, that tyranny is defined as that which is legal for the government but illegal for the citizenry. I know this is going to be a really hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. But if it is okay to search and disarm all of the citizens before they enter a meeting, then everyone in the government must also be searched and disarmed. Either the rules are righteous and they should apply to everyone, or they are wrong and they should apply to no one. To say otherwise is to say that we are not actually all equal.
This guy here is going through everybody's personal belongings. This is called a Fourth Amendment violation for everybody watching at home. You're supposed to be secure in your person, your papers, and your effects. These are called unlawful searches. People just submit to them every day, though. They've been doing it for a long time. And people just don't question anything anymore.
You're back. No, just whatever else you have in your shop. Grab my phone. Oh, you're fine. All right, sure. You go and grab your items and walk on in. Just be a wreck.
Thank you. I love the tights.
Okay, walk good. You're welcome, sir.
Hey, so I'm not interested in giving my Fourth Amendment right to be allowed to go in here, so can I just pass?
Now, I need for you to clear your pockets.
Okay.
All this stuff
I guess you want to just call whoever we need to call then, and I'm trying to make sure to stay out of the way. That's all I'm doing here. I'm not gonna.
Need your stuff, okay?
Well, I'm telling you, I don't want to submit to any searches or seizures to be allowed to go and speak to my government. So I understand maybe you were told to do this. So if you got somebody that you need to talk to make sure that I can walk in and that.
He doesn't want to give anything up to go in.
Well, he has to empty
Okay.
pockets and stuff like that. We'll get you somebody out here.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Well,
Sure.
just coming in?
Do you want me to move aside while I?
Yeah, if you
Well,
don't mind, just.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Are you gonna submit?
Yeah, I think I am.
Sure,
I actually
sure.
want to speak, and I guess I'll submit to their Fourth Amendment rights
Thanks,
violation.
Roy. Come on in.
You coming in?
What's your name, sir?
It's Ralph Barber.
Ralph
Barber.
Ralph Barber. All right.
Just give me everything out of your pockets, and then he's going to come back and warn you, okay?
Okay.
I'll get somebody for you right now.
Okay, I appreciate it, sir. What was your name?
My name is Jaime.
Hyman?
Jaime. Jaime.
Jaime.
Jaime. Yes, sir. I work for the city clerk's office.
City clerk. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Can I get your name, boss?
Larry.
Larry?
Yep.
What's the last name?
Cornman. C-O-R-N-M-A-N.
C-O-R-N?
M-A-N.
M-A-N.
Government are allowed to have guns.
If they were on special duty there or something like that.
What about undercover?
If they were there personal items, no, they couldn't bring them.
No
If it was
personal
a
guns.
personal issue, they had to lock out.
It's got to be a government-issued gun in order to
Yeah.
get through there? Okay.
Would you look at that?
Interesting stuff.
The guns of government are the only guns allowed. That's how a monopoly on violence is created. And that's the whole point of the government, making sure that they're the only ones who have guns in these type of settings. It's a monopoly on violence. It's to make sure that, despite of what the law is or what the rules are, it really doesn't matter. When you've got a group of people that are disarmed and a group of people that are armed, nothing else matters. It's a monopoly on force and violence. Hey, Brandon.
Sir, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hey, so myself and my camera person just want to attend the meeting. We don't want to submit to any Fourth Amendment violations, any searches or seizures. I know that this is common practice for you guys. I also know that it's unlawful. Everybody else is okay with submitting. I'm only trying to stick up for my own rights, not anybody else.
It's their policy. If you want to come to the meeting, you have to go through the detective.
Okay, I understand it's a policy. What I'm wondering is, can we obey the law and just and not do that today for myself?
You want to come into the meeting, and you want to get in writing from the chamber that you can come in without doing that, you can. But if you want to come through here today, you need to go through the detective.
Okay, well, I do need to come in here to speak today. So who's going to put their hands on me and stop me?
Hey, you have to go through your car.
You cannot come in if you don't through the metal detector. If you come through the metal detector,
Appreciate that.
or you don't go through the metal detector and you attempt to come in, you'll be asked to leave. If you refuse to leave, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
Arrested for trespassing?
Yeah, I clearly explained to you the steps.
Okay, great. And you'll be the one to put the hands on me?
No, we'll figure out how that's gonna go, but.
Okay,
yeah.
what if I defend myself against an unlawful attack by
I
you?
told you exactly
What?
happened.
And I'm asking
I'm
you,
not
what
playing
if
the game.
I
I'm just
defend
explaining to you.
myself
I'm not playing the
against
game.
an
I'm not
unlawful
walking in loose.
attack?
I'm not walking in loose. It was explained. It was
We've got another
explained
one
to
that
you.
wants to come.
We're gonna go ahead and come through.
No, you gotta give me all your stuff, please.
I gotta give you all my stuff?
What kind of
You gotta give me all your
criminal are
stuff.
you? Of course you have to give them all your shit.
You gotta give me all your stuff. Are you going in?
Me?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Me and my girl, can we both come in?
Yeah, sure. You just had to give them all your stuff.
I can't believe it. You won't give them all your stuff?
No.
What kind of criminal are you?
How you doing today?
Well, how are you?
Oh, not bad. Submitting to searches and seizures, I see.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Yeah. What can you do, right? They got a monopoly on force.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Got a monopoly on violence.
All right, you come on through to me, sir. Okay, a little closer. How you doing today?
You want to bring a microphone out here for me to speak then? Hey, how you guys doing today? We need you to submit to searches and seizures for the safety of your government, okay?
Are you in charge here?
I am.
Really?
They don't know it yet, but I am, yes. And we need you to submit to searches and seizures for the safety of your government.
Ready to go again? Yes, please.
We need you, when you come in here, to be like second graders in a Uvalde school district. Only government guns are allowed in here. Guys, we're gonna head over to the other channel and go live. Let them know that Brandon Williams needs to be whipped back into shape again. Right, Brandon? You've never been whipped into shape, have you? You're a goddamn worthless, order-following scum piece of poop. Not allowed to cuss on the channel anymore.
Poop.
What would you do for $300,000 a year, Brandon? I mean, for 180, you'll arrest Lane Myers for booing, right? Right? Did you know those charges were thrown out? You know that, Brandon? Yeah, those were thrown out. You know why? Because that was an unlawful arrest, Brandon. Do you know what an unlawful arrest is? It's a violation of rights. You know what a violation of rights is? It's a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime punishable federally by death. You know, should you go through the process and be convicted by a jury and the judge decide that you're such a danger to society that the only thing to do with you is to put you to death, I mean, that would be up to the court and the judge and the federal government, but
He could put anybody to death, though, under the guise of
they wouldn't do that.
qualified immunity.
They wouldn't do that to you, though, would they, Brandon? Because you're their bitch, aren't you? It's okay, I'm not live. I can cuss. I can bleep that out later.
I got the rules for it.
Brandon Williams, $180,408 a year.
He makes a lot of money to do this.
Brandon Williams, for $180,000 a year, $180,408 a year will do anything, lawful or unlawful, that he's told to do. About a month, was it 2 months ago? He arrested Lane Myers for booing while people were clapping in this city hall meeting, right? Is that right, Brandon Williams? And those charges have been dismissed since then, right, Brandon Williams? Because that was an unlawful arrest, right? Brandon Williams? Is that right? Can I go in yet?
Can I have your stuff so you can get in?
I don't want to give you my stuff,
I
man.
want to speak.
I do want to speak. I just want to tell the governor what I think of her.
The mayor, okay.
The mayor, yeah.
Give me your
That's-
stuff. I want them to.
Yeah, can I just give it to him?
You can't let it pass through that way. You want to go through, you got to give me your stuff.
Can he hold my firearm?
If you
I don't
say
have a
that.
firearm. I don't actually have a fire. I really don't. Just, but I should be able to have a firearm, right? Right? Martinez, right? Hey, if somebody wanted to hurt somebody, do you think I need to come past this metal detector to hurt someone? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody, but I'm just trying to, you know, logic, reason, right? Someone really wants to hurt the mayor or one of the council members, sit outside and wait for them to leave, right? If somebody wants to hurt me, they're going to hurt me, right? You guys aren't really keeping anyone from getting hurt. All you're doing is violating people's rights. Just trying to, you know, think logically. What are we doing? And why? And that's a question a lot of people don't ask, huh, Mr. Security Guard? Why are we doing what we're doing? I bet I know why you're doing it. You get paid? You on the clock right now? Are you? I don't blame you, man. Man's got to eat. You got kids? Family? I don't mean to, what I mean is I understand, you know? You got to put food on the table, you know? And if hurting other people is how you get that done, it's tough, right? It's real tough. It's tough, isn't it?
No, I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Yeah,
So you want to go through?
I do. I do want to go
Can I have
through.
your stuff so you can
I don't want to give you, can I have your stuff?
No. Just a metal detector.
How much money you make for this? Is it like minimum wage or is it pretty decent? I'll tell you what, I got a lot more respect for someone who sits at home and collects a welfare check than someone like you that collects a welfare check for violating people's rights. I get it, man. I had a buddy who grew up in a rough neighborhood. He grew up in a rough neighborhood, and he got into gangs, and he would regularly knock over liquor stores, man. Walk in, hold the clerk at gunpoint, demand all the money. And you know what it was, man? He just didn't know any other way to feed his family other than being a piece of shit and taking from the hard work of everybody else in society, right? He didn't know another way. He was raised to be scum, right? Just like you. But I'll tell you what, man, you can be rehabilitated. You can change. You can do what's right. You don't have to be a thug and a criminal your whole life. You can be better. You need to come in? Yeah, we just need you to submit to searches and seizures for the safety of our government. For the safety of our
Anything in your
government.
pockets, sir?
Yeah, he's the one that watched this when I asked him. Yeah, he watched.
We need to make sure that the government is the only one who has guns in here.
He ain't.
For the safety of the government.
He ain't. I bet you one guy kicked his ass.
Thank you, sir, for submitting.
Come on, Freeman, your ass only hurts for a little bit. Bend over.
This guy's making, you said minimum wage, right? To search everybody. Is that what you said? Did you say minimum wage, or did you not tell us how much you make?
Listen for my name.
They say everybody's got their price. They say, I've heard everybody's a sellout. It's just a matter of what your price is. And this guy, I think he sold out for minimum wage. Is that true? Is that true? Did you sell out for minimum wage?
This is all because Grande Johnson don't want his son to touch.
Do you have like a cloth or a handkerchief or something? He's starting to sweat pretty bad.
Got a little
Is
surprise.
that, you're glistening.
It's okay, I'm not sweaty anymore. You're glistening.
You're glistening.
I'm good.
Okay.
Gotta get my sniper outfit on here.
So I understand that you're going to make me get searched to make sure that I don't have any weapons to go in here, right? But if, as a journalist, I were to follow the mayor as she leaves out to her car to try to get a comment, do you get to search me before I ask her for comment out on the public sidewalk? No? No. The point is, if someone wanted to cause someone harm, they'd do it, right?